village who is here to support me. I appreciate all of you. All of you, I appreciate you. I wrote this poem especially for tonight, based on the theme, The Forest Remembers. The forest remembers. The forest remembers your name. Your name. Long before it was a whisper, Belize, British Honduras, St. George's Key, the great Rio Hondo, Sweet Sarstoon, Siboon, a valley of vowels, Benquevejo del Carmen, Corozal, Santa Elena, Placencia, Punta Gorda, Belmopan, Tobacco Key, a mass of memories, Garifuna, Maya, Mignonite, Creole, Quechua, East Indian. The forest remembers your past, the essence of your past, your mother's name, Africa, your father's name, England, your mother's name, freed slave, your father's name, slave master, your cousin's name, indentured servants, your ancestors' names, roots of your roof. Long before there were satellites of stars bursting through space, they were bound to the edges of the sleeping giant. Monkey, Moho, Makal, Mopan, rivers of the rainforest, making something from nothing at all, haunting history. The forest remembers your pain, the colors of your pain, twisted into the legacy of the battles of the baymen, of colonizers, conquistadors, the flies that help with the dead, the fevers that rage up and down the coast, murdering Mayas, Aztecs, Caribs, Quechua, forced Africans into the sorrows of slavery. The bit, the whip, the slap, the rape, mosquitoes wet, cultivating the land into rows and rows of cotton, coconuts, citrus, sugarcane, stripping the soul of its vital assets, tributaries, habitats, ecosystems, biodiversity, rearranging sorrows. The forest remembers your history, the language of your history. Long before you were the shakable river cutting through centuries, a colony, a country, a nation, yearning to find a flag, a struggle, searching for a purpose, shivering at the stroke of midnight, beneath far-flung stars and a moonless sky, on the 21st day of September, in 81 Anno Domini, you struck up a national anthem under the shades of the mahogany, the lagoon, the redwood, their sadness woven into the howls of winds, gale force winds, watching debris and disappointments into the mouth of the Belize River, swelling the sea with the sanctity of secrets, the Caribbean Sea. That was a moment frozen in time, your trapped thoughts freed, your lost voice found. On the pole of politics, you stepped into the League of Nations, took up armor, helmet and shield to practice peace. The forest remembers your suffering, the pulse of your suffering. 45 years on and the blood staining the mud of the land, the streams soaked in red, carrying in their breasts the horrors of guns, eroding the tears of bullets under the pressure of waves. Hurt people, hurting people. As if you were trying to fly with Anansi wings, tugging at Tatadohende's dreams, manifesting your brokenness, the white hate you hold on to with boldness, heavier than the cross you carry, because the cross can be set down, but hate settles your bones, the tissues of your bones, your patterns of grief form a quilt, your anxiety rushes in like water dripping from a standpipe. The depths of your depression are doggers that lingers, cultivating the scales of your anger into fields of traumas, requiring a new world order. The forest remembers your redemption, the salt of your wounds, your future name lurking in the call of the wild, the difference between your soul and your spirit, the regrets that will reshape the collection of your departure, your faded memories of riverbanks and rice and beans, the jelly of the potato palm, laughter you refused to pack, the joy you left dangling on a mango tree and under a coconut husk, the tales of Bokot, Soursop, Sapadilly, forgetting voodoo. The forest remembers your name yearning for forgiveness, long before you realize that the balm to your healing is in the herbs and hibiscus, cassava and yucca, harvested from the warmth of the soil, and the ancient woods wait like time is longer than rope for your return, perfecting a cathedral of dawns for your redemption, to remind you gently to bow your head in awe of waterfalls, fireflies, untrodden paths, and scent of moss, cipher of constellations. It beckons you to dance in the melody of breezes, to draw light from the rupture of a roof, to sit with patience through an endless dry season, to languish under sunsets, showcasing shades of eternity, salvation. The forest remembers your need for salvation after revelations. It offers you a refuge. Hopkins, Kikaka, Orange Walk, Barranco, Downriver, a world in which to worship. It does not call us to protest, to take up arms against each other, to protect the environment, to replant seeds, suffer birds' migration paths. Instead, it silently gathers memories. The forest remembers the memory of your name, the green, green memory that lingers after rain showers, when the trees and leaves of grass whisper, forever whispering, tenderly whispering, their melodious, melodious mantra. Come home, come home, come home, come home. Thank you.